Roger Federer looks to save the party in this latest advert for Barilla pasta. 20-time Grand Slam champion Roger Federer aims to save the party in this new Barilla cooking advert. The new advert for the pasta brand also features two-time Olympic gold medalist skier Mikaela Shiffrin and chef Dario Oldani. In the new commercial in Lombardia Barilla, ambassador Roger Federer is forced to save the party after he and Mikaela Shiffrin realize that this is turning into a boring party. With the help of expert chef Dario Oldani, Federer brings some Barilla pasta in order to liven up the event and once again show his culinary cooking skills. Speaking of the commercial, Barilla were pleased to have the 20-time Grand Slam champion on board as they continue their Masters of the Pasta campaign. They are all talents in their respective fields, sharing many traits: talent, discipline, commitment and most of all the passion for excellence of simple things. Federer and Shiffrin love Italian pasta, they explained in AQ. It's not only common for him to be invited to this kind of party, but also to attend and have a great time. This advert once again shows the commercial powerhouse that tennis and Federer has become in the last decade, featuring amongst such big stars from the cooking, basketball and sporting world. Here is the new advert below as Federer saves the party from disaster with some Barilla pasta. Although Federer had some fun off the court, he now turns his attention to reclaiming the Dubai title next week as he plays his first tournament since his fourth-round Australian Open defeat. This year's Australian Open semi-finalist Stefanos Tsitsipas beat lucky loser Sergei Stakhovsky 6-4, 6-3 in 68 minutes in the quarter-final at the Open 13 in Marseille. Tsitsipas dropped 12 points in 10 service games and never faced a break point to reach his second semi-final of the season. Stakhovsky saved 4 of the 6 breakpoints he faced and dropped his serve once in each set. The first set went on serve until the 10th game, when Tsitsipas got the break on his second break point to wrap it up 6-4. Tsitsipas went up an early break at 1-0 at the start of the second set and held his service games until the 9th game, when he sealed the win with a forehand winner. "I know that I can play well, but the biggest challenge is to play even better match by match," said Tsitsipas. The reigning next-gen ATP Finals champion will face a semi-final clash against David Goffin, who beat former Marseille champion Gilles Simon 6-2, 6-4 after 1 hour and 28 minutes. The Belgian player has reached his first semi-final since Cincinnati last year. Goffin never faced a break point and converted 3 of highest end break points. Simon saved 3 break points in the first game, but he dropped his serve in the 5th game. Goffin broke for the second time in a row in the 7th game with a forehand winner and wrapped up the first set 6-2 with a volley winner. Simon saved 2 break points and kept his pace with Goffin until 4-4 before the Belgian broke serve and held his serve with an ace to close out the first set 6-4. Mikhail Kukushkin beat Andrei Rublev 6-4, 6-1 in 65 minutes to reach his first semi-final since Vienna 2018. Kukushkin earned his first break in the 4th game. Rublev broke back in the 9th game, as Kukushkin was serving for the first set at 5-3. Kukushkin broke again in the 10th game to close out the first set. Kukushkin raced out to a 5-0 lead in the second set with a double break in the 2nd and 4th games, but he needed 4 match points to seal the win. Kukushkin will take on French next-gen player Hugo Humbert, who beat German qualifier Matthias Bachinger 6-3, 6-3 after 80 minutes to reach his maiden ATP semi-final in the home tournament. Humbert dropped 9 points on serve and converted 3 of his 11 break points. Humbert got his first break in the 8th game when Bachinger made a double fault and sealed the first set 6-3 in the next game with 3 winners. Bachinger dropped his serve at the start of the second set and did not convert 4 break-point chances in his next 2 return games. Humbert sealed the win with another break in the 9th game with a smash winner. The match went very well. I prepared well and watched some videos. I am very happy with my level. I didn't let him play and was aggressive. I watched him against Fernando Verdasco yesterday. I served well, although I have not checked the percentage yet. My family is here as well. I don't see them very often, so I am very happy that they can be here with me, said Humbert. Former world number 7 Belinda Bencic battled past two-time defending champion Alina Svitolina 6-2, 3-6, 7-6, 7-3 after 1 hour and 58 minutes in a thrilling semi-final to get through to her biggest final in St. Petersburg 2016. Belinda Bencic came back from the verge of defeat after saving 6 match points against Aryna Sabalenka. The Swiss player dropped her serve 4 times and converted 5 of her 12 break points. Bencic did not drop a point on serve and went up a double break to open up a 4-1 lead with a backhand winner. She wrapped up the opening set in the 8th game, when Svitolina netted a forehand. Bencic earned an early break at the start of the 2nd set, but Svitolina broke straight back in the next game. The Ukrainian player broke for the 2nd time in the 6th game to open up a 4-2 lead, when Bencic made a forehand error. Both players traded breaks before Svitolina held serve in the 9th game to close out the 2nd set 6-3. Svitolina broke serve to take a 4-3 lead, when Bencic sent her forehand long. Bencic fought back from 3-5 down by winning 8 consecutive points and broke back at love in the 10th game, when Svitolina made a double fault. The Ukrainian player saved 3 match points when she served to stay in the match at 5-6, to force the 3rd set to the tie-break. Bencic closed out the tie-break 7-3 with a lob winner to score her 2nd win over Svitolina 5 years after beating the Ukrainian player in Charleston. Bencic has scored 3 wins against top 10 players for the first time since the Rogers Cup in Toronto 2015, when she won the biggest title of her career. From 3-5 I just completely zoned out. I think I was playing the same, even though I lost the match points. Somehow I was still focused. I don't know why. I had a big chance on the first match point. I went for too much. I think I did the right thing. I was doing the right thing. Basically, I stayed in the zone, even in the tie break. I was barely breathing, just playing automatic. You are not thinking anymore. It's where the instincts just guide you through it, said Bencic in the post-match interview. Bencic will face Petra Kvitova, who won their most recent clash in the 3rd round at this year's Australian Open. Petra is in good form. Maybe in this tournament I am also in great form. It will be a tough final. The final is always between 2 great players. I am very happy to play against her, said Bencic. Number 2 seed and this year's Australian Open finalist Petra Kvitova came back from 1 set down to beat Chinese Taipei's Xie Sui 3-6, 6-2, 6-4 at the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Championships. Kvitova has reached her first final in Dubai since winning the title in 2013. Xie broke serve twice in a row in the last 3 games from 3-3 to win the opening set 6-3. Kvitova broke twice in the 3rd and 5th games of the 2nd set to open up a 4-1 lead before saving 3 break points in the 6th game and another chance in the 8th game to win the 2nd set 6-2. Both players traded breaks in the 1st and 2nd games of the 3rd set. Kvitova earned his 2nd break in the 3rd game to open up a 3-1 lead. Xie saved 2 break points in the 5th game to hold her serve at deuce for 2-3. 4 of the final 6 games went to deuce, but Kvitova held her final service game at love to close out the match. Kvitova will face either defending champion Alina Svitolina or Belinda Bencic, who upset former world number 1 Simona Halep in 3 sets yesterday. It was a tough match today. She did not give me anything for free. It was a tough first set. I am glad that I was able to come back in the 2nd set. I did not play great at the end of the 1st set. I am pleased with my kind of mental focus after losing the 1st set, that I was calmer when I came back and played from the beginning of the 2nd set. I felt I can do that somehow. It was something weird. It's not really happening often to me, but I had it there, and that's helped me a lot today to kind of feel that I can do that or I can battle to the 3rd, said Kvitova.